Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a quick lore reading, stopping just before we go and take on Eldred and see what horrible ritual he's performing up at the top of the tower, to review what we know. Dragonlings. Newly hatched dragons are roughly the size of a deer and voraciously hungry. They live for a short time in their mother's lair before venturing out on their own. Slender, wingless creatures. They look like they had wings. I'm not sure. Are born in vast numbers, as only a few will ever make it to adulthood. Litany of Adrala. Adrala of Varantium dedicated her life to the study of blood magic, the academic study rather than the practice. A deeply pious mage, she was renowned in her day for having found a counter to every form of mind control, a defense against dream walkers, and even counter spells to demonic summons. Her efforts went unappreciated in her native Dwarven, however. After 3 different magisters attempting to have her killed, she fled the country, choosing to take refuge in the land of blessed Andraste's birth. She spent the remainder of her days with the circle in Ferelden. The Litany of Adrala disrupts the casting of mind control spells. Use the litany whenever a creature tries to dominate another with magic and interrupt the casting. Once the spell is in effect and a character is under a blood mage's power, it is too late. Lyrium. More than half the wealth of Orgrimmar comes from a single, extremely rare substance, lyrium. The chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade, mentioned in the Canticle of Theronades. The very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone, quite literally by ear. For in its raw form, lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure to the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Doing so is invariably fatal. So I point out that in the Fade there, I definitely had Wynn, who are directly up to lyrium veins, and she's still alive. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Dwarven Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed minerals at the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it in the forging of truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold to the surface goes only to the chantry, who strictly control the supply. From the chantry, it is dispensed both to the templars, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Maleficarum, and to the circle. In the hands of the circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. The Formari craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, from the practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to legendary silver armor of King Calenhad. When mixed into liquid and adjusted, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, unlike all others who reach it only while dreaming. Such potions, or sent there by a demon. Such potions can also be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells for a short time, granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its costs, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, and the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, as their worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lords of the Dwarven Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, the Travels of the Chantry Scholar, Brian Brother Giant TV. But you know, the spice must flow. What new note do we have? stride out of here with pride in our steps, regardless of the outcome. This is the point of the circle, which I will see to it. Alright, and that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I should be back next week with more gameplay.